Straight now. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, excellent, excellent. Okay, looks like we're live. Okay, let me just straighten this out. It looks so crazy on here. There we go. Well, greetings, everybody. Welcome to the Martial Arts History Museum. My name is Michael Matsuda. I am president and founder of the museum. Thank you all for tuning in very much. Well, today is Sunday. Yes, Sunday. What makes today so special? By the way, I'm simulcasting right now on both Facebook and YouTube. My battery's low right now to do Instagram, but I will do Instagram as soon as it charges up right here. You know, I've got the worst battery. I need a new phone. My phone's so old. Here it goes. It's still charging. It takes forever to charge that thing. So anyway, welcome everybody. This is the day after. This is the day after Dragon Fest. So what is today? Sunday, August the 4th. So yesterday was a blast. Oh my God. What a day. What a day that was. Dragon Fest was so much fun. We had a ton of people. I think we had a record level amount of people. I don't know exactly how many people, but it was fantastic. Record sales this year, record sales, and record booth sales this year. And so that was amazing. You know, that was just amazing. So, and then wonderful sponsor sales as well. So I just want to say thank you, everybody, for making Dragon Fest a truly, truly blast. It was a lot of fun. Everybody had a great time. You know, and it was really good. We only had one real no show. I didn't know that this person wasn't able to make it. And I'm not going to say the reason why, but I didn't know. So the booth went empty. But I was so busy running around, I didn't have time to check all the booths. So it was pretty good. Only one booth was empty, and the rest were all filled. So we were just excited. Jason Flame, catch you next year. I thought we were gonna do our honor day for you, Jason. Yeah, I thought we were supposed to do an honor day. That's what I remember. But next year, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. But this year was just so much fun. Channel 7 News was there. I haven't checked the news. I got to check the news and see if we're on there. But Channel 7 News was there. They did a broadcast on us, so that was really cool. We had some great seminars. Yeah, excitement too. We had excitement at the seminars. Yes, we did. I won't go in detail on that. So we had excitement at the seminars, so it was a lot of fun. And then it was just a blast. We had great people. We had seminars going on. We had some Armenian dancers. Yes, some Armenian dancers were there on the stage. That was really cool. A very nice treat this time with Armenian dancers. We had some Japanese groups performing. Gave us a 1 hour long concert. This is a well-known group. They performed for the Emperor of Japan, and they performed for us in concert, and that was really great. So we had a great time. We brought back Kenny Perez doing some fantastic face changing. Then afterwards, he talked about it, which was really great. You know, that was really nice of him to do that, to talk about what the face changing is, what it's about, and all that. So it's important. You know, we are a history museum, so a history lesson. Look at my phone's still charging. Sorry about that. I would have done a triple cast. I'm doing a double cast right now. Let's see. Ed Gage. Ed says, sorry, I can't see the comment. Let me open it up a little bit. Okay. Ed Gage says, came for the first hour for Dragon Fest. It was great. Looking forward to next year. Oh, next. Very nice. Thank you so much. Jason Flame said, we'd love to have our demo team perform next year. Robert Redfeather says hi. Jason, excellent question. People have asked that about performance. Well, one of the things, and it's an agreement with the city of Glendale, is for the stage performance. They have asked, and we're abiding, they have asked for cultural performances on stage, besides a Q&A and all that stuff like that, to not have any martial art demos at all on stage. And we have respected that. we have respected that, and that's the way it is. You know, after all, martial arts is not just martial arts, just physical stuff. It's also art, music, culture, and all that. And all that's part of martial arts. You know, we had lion dancing, we had all that stuff. So that's all part of martial arts. But we will abide by the agreement, and we have been abiding it. We have slowly gotten our demos removed over the years. You know, we can't just be cold turkey. So over the years, we've gotten the demos less, and less till we have all culture. And this was the first time we had all culture on stage, the musical, the dance, and all that. And so we have done our best over the years to slowly get it in line and to abide by what the city requires, what they want at the Civic Auditorium on stage. They had some problems in the past with demos and stuff, and so they have asked us to do that, and we're happy to abide. You know, we're happy to be there, and so thank you for offering, Jason, but no more demos. That's it. We have weeded it out, and we're abiding what the city wants us to have, and we're more than happy to abide that for the city. So sorry, Jason, no more demos. That's the end of the demo. So anyway, Sean Food, thank you for watching. We're going to try to do a little more teaching seminars as far as one person standing up there and teaching a class. So I like to do some of those more so next year as far as our seminar area is concerned. And, you know, I think that'll be nice. I think we're going to bring some video screens in so people can talk about maybe a movie making and stuff like that and show some of the movies or something like that. So we're looking toward to doing something like that at a classroom situation for our seminar area. So we'll look on that as we go along. Anyway, today is the first day of starting. Wayne, hey, thank you, Wayne. Hey, Wayne, you got my message, right? You got my message. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. We'll talk about it later. Wayne, don't worry, we're here. Museum's here, so don't worry about it. It'll all be handled. So thank you so much, Wayne. I appreciate that very much. So anyway, yeah, so what was I saying? I completely forgot. Look at that. Look at that. This is what happens when you get 95 years old. You start forgetting. Anyway, so we're going to look into some classroom kind of situations for our seminar area. So anyway, with that said, we had great booths. We had a lot of people. Boy, was it packed. And I mean packed. It was a lot of fun. Everybody's there. And I want to say this. I want to say thank you to all the people who had booths. I asked everybody, I said, look, we have a lot of people, which they did come in at 3 and 4 o'clock, sometimes even later. And they come after work and they pay and they want to walk around for an hour or two and see the booths. And before, so many people left at 4:30, 5 o'clock. You know, that it was a shame that these people paid $50 and these booths were gone. So I asked this year, and I wasn't an ask, it was, this is our requirement. And I told everybody, this is our requirement, that everybody has to stay till 5 o'clock. If you cannot stay till 5 o'clock, then don't get a booth. That has been the rule. That has been the rule for this year and going forward. And I want to say 99 out of 100 did that. I want to say thank you so much for everybody doing that. That is really, really kind of you. Very professional of you. It really shows integrity. You know, it really shows that you know that we're professional as martial artists, that we can give a few hours of our time to do that. Only one booth left. They were told, if you leave, you're not welcome back anymore to have a booth. That's it. You're not welcome, not just next year. You're not welcome at all to have a booth. And they said, nobody told me that. And yes, I announced it galore. Everybody knows that. We put it in all the brochures and all the information. We put it, you guys know, we blasted it everywhere. Everybody has to stay till 5. But they went ahead and left at 4:30. I'm not going to name who it is. I don't do that. But that's it for them. That's it. This was actually well, I won't even say. But that's it for them. I'm sorry to say, they left at 4:30, and they were told as they were leaving, "You're not welcome back. Just if you leave." And they didn't seem to care. And they told me about it, and I said, "Okay, that's it. They're not ever coming back." And I don't mean, not like 1 year suspension. I said, I don't play around. I'm too old to play around. I'm too old to play around. I said, no, that's it. They're not coming back. No booth. No more booth at Dragon Fest. So anyway, that's that. Everybody else did wonderful. Everybody else was there. Everybody else was part of it. Everybody else, was did a fantastic job, and they stayed till 5. And I just want to say thank you to so many people for doing that, staying till 5. That was really, really nice of everybody. I cannot say enough. It just really warmed my heart that people were still there. That was really, really special. I can't express that enough. So anyway, with that said, well, we did really good. Got some good money for the museum. Got a lot of donations. It was so thrilling to somebody coming up to me and here's a donation for $250. Here's a donation for $500. Here's a donation for $100. And that was really special. A lot of people gave of their booth. Alan Woodman and Kitty Pleasant and others, they got made money and said, here's a portion. Here's a portion. Some Kitty Pleasant said, here's the whole thing for the museum. And so I just want to say thank you to those people who did that. That is really nice. I heard people made some record numbers of sales. How cool is that? They made record numbers of sales, and I'm very glad for them that they did that. But so anyway, it was just amazing. Adam James says, congratulations on another amazing Dragon Fest. Thank you so much, Adam. Adam James, just a wonderful, wonderful person. Adam has this story. Someone told me the other day about the story of Adam James, and he met at Dragon Fest. He met one of the supporters that helps him out for the new series that he's got going. And I don't know all the details, but it was at Dragon Fest that Adam met that person there. So congratulations to you, Adam. I love those stories where you go to Dragon Fest and you meet these people. They see you, they see your booth, they say, hey, let me get connected, or let me find out. In a way, it's a huge mixer in a way, because it is the opportunity to meet other people. I've had booths at many, many conventions. Before we started the museum, I was a traveling exhibit, and we went all over. You wouldn't believe where we went. And we made nice connections. And that's what it's about, making those connections. If you buy the booth, you say, oh, Michael, it's $250 to buy the booth. It's really cheap for $250, but $250 to buy the booth. And I say, guys, it's more than just the booth. It is your opportunity to make that connection, to connect to somebody who knows who you can connect with. Maybe someone that you need to connect with that will help you in a different area, or help your career and help all that. So Adam James was telling someone about it who told me, and I think that's really, really neat. Adam, I think that's very special. So thank you, Adam James, for being part of Dragon Fest. Thank you for being my friend. Thank you for being there. That's very, very, very touching, very inspiring. And so that was very cool. Mark Stewart's watching. Hey, Mark, how you doing? So I hope you were there yesterday. I couldn't see everybody. I do my best to run around and say hello to everybody. I didn't even know Joe Robella was there until almost the ending. And he goes, Michael, didn't you say hello? And I go, oh my God, Joe Robella's here, traveling all the way from New York. I didn't even know he was there, and I didn't see him to the ending. So, I do my best to say hello to everybody. I really do. So I apologize if I didn't say hello. I tried real hard to say hello. I look for some people to say hello. Hey, George Della Torre is watching. Luis Stefano, had a blessed time. Thanks, Mike. Oh, thank you so much. Chris McKee, there's one of the great actors of our time. Giuseppe, thank you for watching. So anyway, I did my best to go out to meet the people and to connect with everybody. And I had the balloon again. Did you see my balloon? I had my balloon tied again, and that was funny, and it was pretty good. Oh, Sally says couldn't make it yesterday. How can I make a donation? Thank you, Sally, for mentioning that. Thank you for making a donation. Just go to our website, mamuseum.com or martialartsmuseum.com, and go to the top menu where it says make a donation, I believe it is, or donation, and just click there and then click make a donation. And that's how you can make a donation right there. And this is very simple. It's right on our webpage, mamuseum.com. So, if you can do that, that'll be fantastic. Thank you. Thank you so much, George, for thinking about it. Sally, thank you for thinking of making a donation. Thank you. That's very, very kind of you. George, thank you. I was at Dragon Fest yesterday. Thank you, George. I'm glad you were there. So thank you, people making donations. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Robert says, had a really good time. I sold all my books on the book signing. There you go. Wow, look at that. Look at that. We sold, I hope you sold some DVDs too. Yeah, yay. But that's what it's about. It's having a great time at Dragon Fest, selling your wares, getting to connect with people, finding out other people, making friends. I had went to a mixer from the city of Glendale, my first mixer with the city of Glendale about 2 weeks ago. And when I left, I had a booth, another booth for Dragon Fest sold by meeting somebody there, by meeting somebody at the chamber. And then I had about maybe 2 or 3 people buy tickets to Dragon Fest from just going to the chamber. So you see what I mean? It's these mixers that allow us to connect with people. You never know. You never know. And getting it out there, getting the word out there about Dragon Fest has been fantastic. I'm very glad so many people have helped us get the word out. Robert Redfeather says, yes, a DVD. There you go, Robert. There you go. You know what to do, my friend. You know what to do. So it was just a phenomenal time, and it was just a blast, just a blast. I cannot say enough of how great it was. I want to also say thank you to our setup crew. These guys and girls came early on Friday, and we were here at the museum early morning, packed up everything in the museum, put it in the truck, took the truck to Glendale, unloaded it, and then after we loaded it, they put up the pipe and drape. All over, they put up the pipe and drape. What a fantastic crew that was. And we finished in record time. Record time. Usually takes us like maybe 7 hours to put up pipe and drape. It took us about 3 hours. So, wow, what a group. And then when Dragon Fest is over, these bunch of people came and took all the stuff down. We closed Dragon Fest at 5 o'clock. Okay, we didn't rush anybody out. They want to hang out, they could. And then so everybody left about 5:30. And then we had purchase time to close and get out. So we ended at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock is what last year we went up to take all the pipe and drape down, pack all the stuff, put it in the truck, and get out of there. And last time we were there till 9:15. So we were overtime, but they let us slide. This year we started packing up at 5:30, and we were done by, that's at 5:30, 6:30. We were done before 7 o'clock. Yeah, it took about an hour and a half to pack up everything because we had a lot of volunteers and they knew what to do. And there they were, packing stuff up and putting stuff away and putting it in the boxes and getting it ready and all that. And it was a great, great time. And we were there, we were done. And then when we got here, we were supposed to get here to the museum. We had to still come to the museum and then unpack everything, take everything and put it in the storeroom. And we were done by 7:30. We were already done. So an hour and a half to tear down from the Dragon Fest. and then another half hour, maybe 45 minutes to bring it here to the museum, put it in the storeroom, and close the door. And that was pretty good. That was a real record time. So I want to say thank you to all our volunteers who helped us pack up. Many thanks to the great personnel that helped us in the front and all throughout the museum, whether they were a security guard or a runner or people on stage. Thank you, Jacqueline Egger, for being on stage. Thank you for all the people, especially thank you to my wife, Karen. You saw her at the very front desk. And, she has to deal with all that stuff and everybody arguing, people saying, "Don't you know who I am?" She deals with that all the time. But what a trooper. But we had a pretty good time. We didn't have anybody having a fit. Nobody had a cow. Nobody was screaming they had to pay $50 to get in. Everybody says it's for the museum. Here you go. And some were paying a little bit more. How cool is that? So there were we had a few of our usual suspects. I could name their names, but I won't. But the usual suspects trying to get their friends in free. And I said, no, no, guys, it's a charity. It's a charity. Charity. Everything goes to the museum to help us out. This place is not cheap. I can tell you that where I'm at. It's not cheap at all. We're talking big payment here. You know what I mean? But we had to move. We had to move. We had to do it. We had to move and get a big place. So that's what we're doing. We have a big place. We are very thrilled at the amount of people coming into this place. We're very thrilled at the support we're starting to get from the city and from other people as well. I want to say thank you to Channel 7 News, who is there. I want to say a thank you to a representative from the city of Glendale, who is also there. That was really nice of them to come and see the museum. They don't, the city doesn't know the museum. They don't know the museum. And here now they're getting familiar with the museum and what we have. Matter of fact, we're going to host a special day where all the city council, city employees, and all will be here at the museum having a special time. And that way they can get used to everything and see what we're doing. What we're doing. And we're not just doing kick and punch. We're doing a lot more than that. We're educating the public about the history and the value and the artistry and the music and all that goes with the martial arts, the camaraderie we have, the benefits we have, the inspiration that we have as martial artists. So I'm thrilled to death to be here in the great city of Glendale. And I'm thrilled to have Dragon Fest also in the city of Glendale. So that was pretty good. We were listed on the city calendar. So that was really nice of them to do that. And we had a lot of publicity this year. So hats off to everybody doing a fantastic job. It was just amazing time, just amazing time. Of course, every event has an incident, and we did, but I'm not going to go into it. I'm just saying things will change. Things will change, but to prevent these things. But that's okay. We learn, we grow, we move forward, and go from there. Let's see. I know I'm crazy to be here on a Sunday because a lot of people came in. They said, "Look, I am traveling." This is what happened last year. I'm traveling all the way from Georgia, from Canada, from this place, and I'm only here for a little while, and the museum's always closed, after Dragon Fest, because we always do. We always close it. But this year we opened it to the public. And sure enough, we got a lot of people from Canada, from Louisiana, from all over the different country here in America and throughout today. So wasn't that cool? Wasn't that cool? So that was really nice. Let's see. Someone says a message. Sorry about that. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, okay. Thank you for saying that. Okay. Someone says, Lewis says, could have a law enforcement day to check it out and have some martial artists speak of different training options they have to offer to get some people to sign up for class and training courses. Thank you, Lewis. Thank you for saying that. Lewis is asking for some of the officers to come to the museum. And we're already planned it. Thank you for mentioning that, Lewis, very much. Yes, we are going to plan for a special officer day here at the museum so they can talk about other different things, officer, security, neighborhood watch, or, different options for training and things like that. So yes, we're going to have a time period that we will do that. With that, we will do that. So thank you, Lewis, for mentioning that very much. So yes, it is planned. It is planned. We just got so much going this year. As soon as just so you know, because we were just planning everything out this year, that we are working on that. We're working on that. So it'll probably be next year, Lewis, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. So anyway, thank you for asking. Edgar, hey Edgar. Edgar says, congratulations, Michael Matsuda, on another epic Dragon Fest. The Crimson Pirates and Privateers send you the very best. All your martial arts brethren who made this amazing with their presence. So thank you, Edgar, very much. And, Edgar and the Crimson Pirates had a wonderful drawing for the museum, and they made some excellent money for the museum. So thank you, Edgar, so much. That was so kind of you to do that. Just wonderful to you to do that. So I appreciate that very much. So thank you. Lewis says at the museum. Yes, at the museum. Yeah, 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 at the museum. Yeah, we have now at the museum we have a theater here, and now with a theater we can fit 122 people. So that's what we're going to be able to do at an event like that. So Lewis says cross promotion. There you go. There you go. So anyway, yes, we're gonna do something like that. Thank you for mentioning that. We have a lot of things planned. We have a big mixer coming up. I'm trying to put it together, coming up with movie making, and that's going to be pretty exciting. Doing a 2-hour lecture from a director on movie making, and then someone on distribution, how to distribute a movie. And then after that, we're going to have a mixer kind of thing right after that, at the same time. And it's going to be pretty exciting here. It's going to be pretty exciting. Also coming up is George Lugo Day. That's coming up this week. I know, I'm crazy. This week. So I'm putting together George's video right now as I speak, but I need to take a little time to do this. So anyway, George Lugo Day is coming up. And then you're going to like this. August the 17th, we have brought back the Martial Arts History Museum's Hall of Fame ceremony. We've always had the Hall of Fame. Okay, it's never stopped. We've always had it. Okay, every year you see a new post. But we weren't able to do, the ceremony because it costs so much to rent out a place for dinner. So I said, when we get the new museum and we have a nice big enough theater, we're going to bring back the Hall of Fame ceremony, and that's what we're doing. We're bringing back the museum's Hall of Fame ceremony beginning August the 17th. Yes, it's going to be very fun. It's not a dinner. It's not a dinner, but it's going to be a lot of fun. How much is it going to cost? Same cost as we do our special events. Whenever we have a special event like an honor day, we charge a little bit more, but not much because it's so much work to put it together. It is $20. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to charge $20 to come and enjoy the museum's Martial Arts History Museum's Hall of Fame ceremony. So I hope you will come and support as we honor 6 people being inducted to the museum's Hall of Fame. It doesn't have to be the same year. We're inducting people who have been honored years ago, but we never had the chance to honor them on stage. So that's what we're doing. We're doing the Martial Arts History Museum's Hall of Fame Awards and honoring these people who have been inducted a while back but never got the ceremony. And I'm going to show you something right now. I got it right here. I'm very glad I got it right here. I didn't put it away. When we do the Hall of Fame ceremony, it's always important that we have professionalism. And so that's why we ask people to dress nice for the Hall of Fame ceremony, because it is a special event. It is a special event. And one of the things that we give out to those who have been inducted is this beautiful Hall of Fame awards. I know it's hard to see the beauty of this, but it is just gorgeous. This is our custom design. We had my dear friend Richard Wade. This happens to be Ark Y. Wong, and he custom designed that. So I'm going to bring that to the camera. There we go. Okay, I'm going to bring that to the camera, and look at that. Just amazing. Just amazing how it is. And the plate goes right on here. And see right there. So, yeah, let me see. There you go. so they can see it. Isn't that fantastic? Isn't that beautiful? It's just beautiful. I don't want to drop it here, but it's just beautiful. And we give these out. We don't charge these guys. We give these out to those who are inducted into the museum's Hall of Fame. This happens to be the Hall of Fame award with Arkwai Wong, and then we also have the Hall of Fame Funakoshi Award with Jijun Funakoshi as the image on here. But we're very thrilled to have the Hall of Fame awards. Again, Arkwai Wong, he's the guy that opened the first commercial school to teach non-Chinese, and we're thrilled to have his image here. What a great honor. And the other statue is Jijun Funakoshi, the guy who did more for modern karate than anybody else. So we're very thrilled to have that. Is it a potluck? Someone asked. No, there's no dinner here. Why? Why? Because A, this whole place is carpeted, and B, it's going to stain that carpet. I'm not going to pay for that carpet to get clean. But all around us, literally across the street, there's Olive Garden, there's pizza, the California Pizza Kitchen, there's BJ's, there's Islands across the street, So we are surrounded by restaurants galore. So they can celebrate at the restaurant and have food and all that there. So that's why we're not doing the potluck anymore. Where the potlucks have ended, because this place is carpeted. That's why. And they're just going to cost galore to have the food. People spill all the time. So have the food, cleaned up. So anyway, this is the Hall of Fame award. Richard Wade had made these, and he isn't able to make them anymore. So my dear friend Michael McCracken, who his father, I believe, who won the Oscar for makeup and special effects, and his son has taken it over, and his son had recreated the award for us. So thank you, Michael McCracken, for doing that and making these wonderful awards for the museum's Hall of Fame. And it's going to be very, very special evening. We do it a little more special, a little more different than most people do it. We make sure we have the biography. Someone talks to the biography. This is the Hall of Fame ceremony. Sorry, don't mean to get off on a tangent here. I'm just going to make it real quick. The Hall of Fame ceremony we've always have been very nice, very touching. We have someone come on stage and read the person's biography, and then behind them would be a video playing of their life, which is really touching. And that person will then present the award to that inductee, and the inductee will have the opportunity to talk. And rather than coming up and have just a talking head, I think it's real nice that we do that. So it makes it very special. It's nice to have everybody come and celebrate that. It's a special time. So I encourage you, even if you don't know any of these people in the Hall of Fame, or maybe you do, but even if you don't, I encourage you to come and support them. Support them. It's only $20. Support them. Come into the museum. You can see the museum. How cool is that? But you can also show them that, hey, we're supporting the martial arts community. We're supporting you. We're being here to support the museum. It's only $20, and you have a great time and enjoy and learn about other people and make connections. Make a mixer. There you go. There's a mixer. So anyway, that's what we're having coming up August the 17th. And I hope you will come and pack out the museum, and that'll be really, really special. Okay, so pack out the museum, please. That'll be great. Okay, so that's all coming up. A lot of stuff is coming up. We are also getting ready for two other things. And as I close, two last things. Coming up, we're going to celebrate the museum's 25th anniversary coming up. It's going to be after the election, sometime November, before Thanksgiving. And it is a wonderful day of celebration that we're going to have. Now, Kitty Pleasant, wonderful lady, just beautiful lady. She says, Michael, you have been doing honor days for everybody and honoring them and doing all this stuff for them. I want to do a special time for you. And I said, hey, Kitty, that's all right. I am nobody. I'm just a pawn in this whole game of chess. She goes, no, no, no. I'm going to organize it and I'm going to put it together. We're going to honor Michael Matsuda Day for the 25th anniversary. And I said, well, okay, that's up to you. You put it together. So anyway, look out for Kitty putting a thing together to honor me. I really don't want to do it, but I asked other people to be honor day and they accept. So I have to set an example and I have to accept because I've been asked. So I'm accepting because it would be not nice if I didn't. Because when I ask other people to be honored and they say yes or they say no, then what kind of example is that if I say no? So I'm saying yes. We're going to have a Michael Matsuda Honor Day. At the same time, we're doing the museum's 25th anniversary. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do coming up. Just let you know that. We'll have a cake at a restaurant over here. How's that? But anyway, that's coming up. Date is fluctuation a little bit, but probably just after the election sometime. We'll let you know on that. Now, last thing. Sorry, I promise this is the last thing. We had a soft opening for the museum. Soft opening, meaning we just opened the doors and we had just a little weensy ceremony. We have been waiting for the sign to be approved by the city. And we're going through the process and we're almost done. So when the city gets it done, then we put the sign up, okay? Then it's when we're going to have the official grand opening of the museum, the official grand opening, okay? So please look for that. That's going to be our official grand opening. We don't know yet. We're waiting till the city approves it. And then once we get it approved, we're going to do an official grand opening with lion dancing and things and that and pomp and circumstances. And Keanu Reeves will be there and Quentin Tarantino and Jean-Claude Van Damme and Cecil B. DeMille and, all those guys. I don't think they're going to be there. But anyway, it'd be nice. Wouldn't it be nice if they were there? But anyway, yeah, I know in my dreams, Keanu Reeves and Chuck Norris will actually be there in my dreams. It would be nice if they were there. It would be nice. I'm telling you that. It would be nice. But we're going to let everybody know coming up. We don't know when, but once we get the sign done, we're going to have the grand opening, the official grand opening. Okay, that's the word. That's the news. That's everything. Anybody have a question for me before I close? So anybody have a question for me? Trying to look at YouTube. Okay, no questions on YouTube. Anybody over here have any questions for me on Facebook? Anything? Oh, Frank Torres says, congratulations on a phenomenal event and a great turnout. Thank you, Frank. Thank you for tuning in. It was phenomenal. I can tell you that. Thank you. You guys made it phenomenal. It was just, I love doing it. I love putting it on. It's so much work. I can tell you that, but I really enjoy putting it on. I really enjoy hosting it, being up there and having a great time. And I really enjoy putting it on. And, I say it has been my honor to serve all of you on Dragon Fest, to be your servant. So I want to say thank you so much for making Dragon Fest just a wonderful time. I'm soaking in it. I'm still soaking in the Dragon Fest right now. I hated it for it to end, but it had to end. And I'm just feeling it. I'm feeling the great vibes right now of Dragon Fest. I'm still on cloud 9, even though I'm here at the museum right now. And but I had a blast. Thank you for everybody making it so wonderful. And thank you in advance for the donations. People, thank you, Sally. People always ask all the time, Michael, how can I make a donation? And it is very rare that people actually do. Very rare. They ask, but they usually don't do. But I know we got some great people there are going to do. And thank you, Sally, for doing. I know you will. So thank you so much. That's very kind of you. I truly appreciate that. That's very nice of you. So I want to say thank you to all the people who have made donations. We had a couple of donations today, and that was really nice. So that's what it takes to keep these doors open. Keeps these doors open. Let's see. Lewis says, show to go to 8 p.m. instead of 5. Went by too fast. I know. Thank you for bringing that up. We had the museum Dragon Fest went last year from 11 o'clock to 6 o'clock. And so many people started packing up at 4:30 and 5. And I said, okay, if we can't stay till 6 o'clock, we're gonna stay till 5. We're gonna stay till 5. We'll make it to 5 and require everybody to stay. It's a little, they're leaving early, but it's stay a little bit, and they did. So it was a great idea to make it only till 5. People abided by that without a problem. And that was really nice of everybody. So I truly appreciate it. So, Lewis, it won't go to 8. We used to have it 2. We even had it 3 days once. We only had 3 days. Anyway. Stephen says, thank you for the opportunity to help out. Thank you so much, Stephen, for helping out. That was so kind of you. So kind of you. Okay, that's it, everybody. We are done. Museum is almost ready to go. And it's already 5:51. We close our doors in 9 minutes. So had a great time. And great time talking to you. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Oh, yeah, last thing. As you know, our YouTube channel, they stopped funding us and stopped monetizing our channel because they said we had too many copyright stuff and other stuff on there. So they said, okay, you can have your channel again, reapply after August the 4th. On August the 4th, you can reapply. So what I did is I took everything off YouTube and everything except like one video. I reapplied and they said, okay, you got the green light. However, you need to make so many hours in a year to get monetized. So many hours, I think it's 300 hours or something like that. I don't remember. So they said, you got to monetize that, get those so many hours. You got enough subscribers, but you need to monetize. So in other words, I'm starting from scratch in regard to hours. So please come on board, watch our DVD, watch our YouTubes. I just put on Sitting Tai Chi. If you sit there at home, hit the play button, let it play the whole time because we need to get a whole bunch of hours. So if we can get a whole bunch of hours, by the end of next month, we can start getting monetized again. And that'll be nice. And so if you can do that for me, I appreciate it. Just watch. We're going to put more and more YouTubes on there. And if you can watch them as long as you can, and that'll add up the hours. And that way we can start getting monetized again. I know they're going backwards. They're not counting all the hours we had. They're not counting. They're just throwing them away and making us restart. So we got to get all those hours again. I know it's a scam. That's all it is. It's a scam. But what do you do? So anyway, okay. Steve says, seems that some people want to leave 4:30 yesterday. I had a bet. Some people wanted to leave. Thank you, Steve. Steve was saying some people wanted to leave at 4:30. And yes, they did. But, we made an agreement. We made an agreement till 5 o'clock, only a half hour more. And they did. They abided by the agreement. And I truly appreciate that. That was very kind to them. I did say, if they leave early, I said, I'm sorry. We just can't have them back again, period. And they said, well, for how long? And I said, forever. Forever, guys, forever. So it's not much, stay another half hour. What's the harm in that? You're going to get a few more sales, a few more stuff. So anyway, I appreciate everybody doing that. That was very, very nice of everybody. I want to say thank you to all the vendors who stayed that extra time and stayed till 5. That was very, very special, very nice, very humble, and very honoring. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's see. Lawrence Monaco will do. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All those who are going to make a donation, make a membership. Make a membership. That way you can come to the museum. Last thing, I'm sorry. One more last thing. If you have a membership at the museum, okay, you have a membership. When we have days like honor days, which costs more because, the cost of getting in the museum is $12. But if we have an honor day, which is $20, if we have a Museum Hall of Fame event, which is $20, you show your membership card, you don't have to pay a thing. You are allowed right into the museum and you get to enjoy the honor day. You get to even enjoy the museum's Hall of Fame day. How cool is that? So, anyway, get a membership, go online, get a membership. You can come to the museum all year long with the membership. Remember, it's only at the museum. We when we have things at Dragon Fest, that's different because then we have to rent the place. That's a whole different thing. Here we don't have to rent the place because we already have it. So, but at Dragon Fest we have to rent that place, and believe me, it ain't cheap. So the card, the membership card, applies for everything here at the museum. Uh-huh. That's it. Okay. Thank you, everybody. You take care. Again, Dragon Fest. It was a blast. It was fun. I had a lot of fun. It was just wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. I sound like Lawrence Welk. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. If you remember what Lawrence Welk is. Okay, everybody. Take care. Bye. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Okay. Thank you over here from YouTube.